Today on Monkey Life, female orangutan Awan wakes up in a new home and renews her acquaintance with prospective mate Jyn.
I am nervous, I'm excited, I just really want it to go well.
Bachelor boys no longer. 3 of the park's male woolly monkeys are set to join 2 well-established ladies and form a new group.
He's kind of just showing them that he's quite an impressive boy and worth their time and attention.
And with renovation work finished, the Capuchins make the most of the forest enclosure. Monkey World in Dorset, buried deep in the English countryside, is the largest sanctuary of its kind on the planet. The team, led by Dr. Alison Cronin, rescue and rehabilitate abused and unwanted primates from all over the world.
Anything could happen. You really, really, really have to have an open mind.
The park provides a home for more than 260 primates from 24 different species. It's an early start at Wingham Wildlife Park for Monkey World staff members Donna and Rachel. They're eager to see how female orangutan Awan has come through her first night in her new home.
What do you want? You want this?
Yeah.
Not so much, okay.
Awan seems pretty good this morning. She's still really inquisitive with Jyn. I think reality is sort of set in for her a little bit now. Yesterday, she probably still had the drugs on board a little bit and she was, very chilled out. Yeah, definitely this morning, she seems more alert and aware of what's going on. But having said that, she doesn't look particularly stressed. So yeah, fingers crossed they go together okay.
From experience, I'm going to suggest the greens are going to be left till last.
Awan spent the night in a bedroom next door to Jyn, a familiar, unrelated male she spent the first few years of her life with, brought up as siblings at Monkey World. So far, the pair seem to have picked up where they left off. And now breakfast is over, everyone's in agreement. It's time to let them meet face to face.
Fingers crossed, especially after yesterday, and they've since we've been over overnight, they'll be good.
I am nervous, I am excited, I just really want it to go well.
The slide is opened and Jyn wastes no time heading through to the bedroom where Awan is waiting.
Good girl. I know. It's quite big, isn't he?
Jin's eager to make contact, but Awan's playing a bit hard to get and gives Jyn the runaround. Frustrated, he finds something else to occupy him.
Yeah, they seem to be doing all right so far. Jyn's found Awan's leftover food, so that's been a nice distraction. Awan doesn't seem too stressed out. I think it's a good sign so far.
Awan is her mischievous self, cheekily pulling Jyn's hair, leaving the young adult male unsure how to react.
To be honest, I thought Awan was going to be a lot more reserved, a lot more nervous. Although she is a very confident character, this is completely new for her, and a lot more than she's ever experienced before. So I'm so pleased that she seems really relaxed around Jyn already.
With the orangutans calm in each other's company, the team decide to give them more space by letting the pair into the playroom. It's a big step. Next door in the opposite playroom is Belayan, Wingham's other adult male, along with Molly, who, until a couple of days ago, had been living with Jyn. Molly and Jyn have been separated so that he can partner Awan instead.
Molly is in a situation where her mum's genes are very well represented in the stud book. So there's not, from the conservation breeding side of it, there's not a huge need for Molly's genes to be sort of proliferated much more. So she's not a high priority animal for breeding, which is why she's going to be with Belayan, who's in a similar situation. So it's both of those are going to be in a non-breeding situation, and then Awan's coming here because they've been matched really well genetically, her and Jyn. So hopefully within a few years, or maybe even next year, depending on how well they hit it off, we might have the pitter-patter of baby orangutan feet.
Jyn and Awan are let into their half of the playroom. Jyn immediately puts on a low-key display for neighbour Belayan. Who seems rather perplexed. Jyn's posturing isn't aggressive and doesn't last long. Awan is a little hesitant at first, perhaps because of the unfamiliar orangutans next door. But she soon gains confidence and goes across to see Molly. Marcus is delighted with the morning's introductions.
I think it genuinely couldn't have gone any better than it's gone. Right from the start, when we put Belayan and Molly together all the way to now, there's been absolutely no aggression, no injuries, nothing. It's been really smooth sailing. It couldn't go any better.
And the team from Monkey World can leave happy in the knowledge that Jyn and Awan have reunited with every possibility of a bright future ahead.
Really pleased for Awan. It was a big unknown. Nobody knew how it was going to go, but really this is best case, is the best we could have hoped for. So really, really happy.
The park's only biological marmoset family is being served up a favourite food today, in a challenging fashion. Ruby, Oscar and their 4 offspring absolutely love gum, which is an essential food for all marmosets. Primate care staff member Elle is injecting the sticky substance into specially adapted gum logs, designed to allow the marmosets to replicate natural sap feeding in the wild.
So marmosets are really well adapted for getting gum out of trees. So first of all, they've got the teeth. Marmoset teeth are perfect. They're in a U shape, perfect for gouging the tree out first off. They've got an extremely long tongue, right to get in that hole and lick the tree sap out. And these devices are perfect because what we're going to do is we're going to suspend them, and there'll be a little bit of movement. So they'll be able to tip them to the side and upside down if they want to, just to get all of it out, basically.
The gum logs should keep the family of 6 busy for some time.
We input the gum feed into their main staple diet, so we try and give it every other day, normally in the evening because it's extremely high value. We want to make sure they're eating all the other nutritious stuff in the morning and at lunchtime, and then in the PM when we need to get them indoors and they've got time before they go to bed to have a little bit of a snack, we give them the gum.
With the gum logs secured, Elle opens up.
Come on, guys! Are you ready?
Mum Ruby is first out. She's by far the largest in the family and definitely in charge. She's followed by Pippin, one of 4 youngsters making up Oscar and Ruby's 2 sets of twins. The others are Mary, Frodo and Bilbo. Dad Oscar is the smallest of the 6 and missing part of his tail as a result of bone disease in his former life as a pet. He may be half the size of partner Ruby, but the pair get on really well and have raised a happy and contented family.
We have been very fortunate that we accidentally had 2 sets of twins, which created Ruby's family troupe. It is a really good example for everybody who comes to visit this park of how they would naturally live in the wild and why they don't do well in captivity in people's homes and why they should be living in a family troupe and not just on their own.
The gum logs are keeping the family busy. Marmosets are naturally highly active animals. In the wild, they live in the upper canopy of the rainforests of South America. They feed on insects, fruit and leaves, as well as tree sap. Their short canine teeth and long lower incisors enable marmosets to gouge at the tree bark, leaving notches allowing the sap to flow. They have claws rather than nails, making it easy for them to cling on and move from branch to branch. Today, Ruby's family of 6 are demonstrating typical marmoset behaviour.
They're totally doing everything that we would expect off a marmoset. This is how they would naturally perform in the wild. They've gone around using their claws, climbing up and down trees, foraging, licking all the branches, getting the gum out of those feeding devices, and hopefully it'll keep them busy for a little bit longer.
Ruby and Oscar, both victims of the British pet trade, are one of many success stories at the park in Dorset. The pair have raised 4 infants and live life as a happy marmoset family should. The park has 4 groups of woolly monkeys, and it's the only location outside their native home of South America keeping healthy reproductive woolies. 35 have been born at Monkey World in the last 2 decades. But as youngsters grow up and their characters change, group dynamics can alter too. To manage this, every so often, the primate care staff have to move individuals from one troop to another. In the next few weeks, 3 of the park's 4 groups will undergo a switch around, and today, the team are starting with 2 of the older ladies, Paquita and her close friend Quapper.
It's that time again for woolly restructures. So we've decided to switch a few individuals around of 3 of our woolly groups. We're actually dissolving the bachelor group because we've got a few issues between groups. They've got a lot of females in basically, and we think maybe it's time to spread the girls out a little bit. So this morning is the first stage of our restructure, which is moving our senior girls, Quapper and Paquita, across to meet 3 of our bachelor woolies.
Paquita and Quapper, currently both in Chippy's group, are moving to join 3 of the bachelor boys, Paolo, Claude and Enzo. They'll form a new troop, which will be known as the Cafe Group, because they'll be located near the park's restaurant. Phase 2, in a few days' time, will involve the barn woolies swapping houses with the top woolies, as well as moves for a couple of individuals too.
So it gives them a fresh start, a new environment, which is really enriching for them, really exciting, and then a couple of new individuals to meet along the way as well. So, yeah, we're hopeful that this will be positive for everybody. There's always going to be some teething problems, and maybe not everyone will get along quite as well as we hope, but yeah, we're just going to take it step at a time and hope that it works out.
First, they need to crate up the 2 females.
Coming out, guys. Ava!
A scatter feed keeps the rest of the troop distracted, while Paquita and Quapper are persuaded into the crates. Like many of the park's primates, the woolly monkeys have been trained for just this scenario.
Girl, well done, Paquita. They're really, really close, these 2, which is why we've decided to move them as a pair. And I think just moving them both together at the same time, you know, that really, really will help reduce their stress, and hopefully it'll be as minimal stress as possible.
Safely crated, the 2 females are quickly transported the short distance to their new home, now known as the Cafe Group. One of their soon-to-be housemates, Paolo, is an interested onlooker as the pair are taken into the bedrooms. Quapper is released first, and straight away starts checking out her new surroundings. She's quickly followed by Paquita. The pair share a strong bond and will support each other when, in due course, they meet the 3 boys, who are currently outside enjoying breakfast.
Here you go. Good girl. Oh, well done. They've moved into the house well, they're sticking close together, little snuffles to reassure each other that it's okay. So we're just going to give them a bit of time to settle in the house now, make sure that they're eating before we consider introducing them to any boys.
After a morning getting used to their new home, it's time for Paquita and Quapper to meet the first of the males, Enzo, in one of the bedrooms. He's popular with females and has lived with a number of them over the years. The primate care staff are hoping this will be a perfect introduction. The three woolies are given the opportunity to meet each other, with the big male keen to impress the females.
He is absolutely doing all the right stuff. He's, despite being a small, less impressive-looking male woolly monkey, he is very good at wooing the ladies. Paquita and Quapper seem like they need a bit of convincing still, but I think they're just playing hard to get because they've seen it all before. But he's kind of just telling them that he's quite an impressive boy and worth their time and attention. Hopefully they'll come round.
The girls are reserving judgment, and as things calm down, Sharon gives all three access to the playroom. Allowing them a bit of space. In the next few days, Paolo and Claude will be introduced, completing the new troupe. Then the team will turn their thoughts to phase 2 of the Woolly Monkey house swap. But for now, everything is going according to plan. It's been a hectic time for the park's Capuchin team. Not only have they also had to plan and carry out a house swap for 2 of the groups, they've had to manage a challenging situation at the lodge. For the past 6 months, the Capuchins there have been without their large forest enclosure, which was severely damaged by a number of storms. The maintenance team have worked wonders repairing and refreshing it, and now the final touches are being made in preparation for its reopening.
Fortunately, the monkeys haven't had this beautiful enclosure for quite a long time now, and yeah, it's finally coming towards the end, and it's really exciting that they're finally going to get the big enclosure back.
To make sure everything runs smoothly when Eriko's troupe are let back into the enclosure, the primate care staff have had to move a few individuals around.
Yeah, lovely.
Sunny, who wasn't thriving in Eriko's troupe, has moved to join Gizmo and his 3 ladies, and is now a lot happier.
Oh, that's really adorable. So there's little lip smacks going on from Gizmo. Sunny's doing lots of his flirting behaviour. So yeah, that's really sweet. The girls aren't too sure.
While 4 females, who weren't happy in their respective groups, Chuck, Ginger, Mary and Molly, have moved in with Eriko's gang. They've all had a few days to settle in and meet each other, and with the large outdoor space now finished, it's time to all go outside together.
So everyone in the group except for Chuck has been out into the forest enclosure before, but some of them haven't been in here for many, many years. Some of them we know previously love the height and the trees and foraging around in the rotten logs. Some of them couldn't really care less at all. But the group has changed in terms of dynamics and the individuals in it. So that'd be really interesting to see how it changes the group and how they all interact, who favours which areas. So it'd be really great to finally see them out in a bigger space.
Donna does some last-minute checks and puts out a breakfast of green peppers.
Yep, we're pretty much ready to go, so just open the last few slides and then we'll let them out.
With everything set, the slides are opened. The highest-ranking individuals, leader Eriko, second-in-command Sean, and dominant female Louisa, are kept back indoors to give everyone else a chance to explore without the pressure of the dominant trio throwing their weight around.
Go out there, it's exciting.
At first, some of the low rankers, like Joey, aren't sure what to do or where to go.
It's really good that they're being cautious and not just running out, going to the top of a tree and then sitting out all day.
But once one ventures out, the others soon follow and begin exploring the refurbished enclosure. Abby checks out the new cargo nets. Scarlett finds some green pepper. She was wild caught and loves nothing better than being in the high canopy above the ground. Phoenix makes a beeline for some blackberries in the undergrowth. Since Louisa's arrival, she's dropped down the pecking order, but has struck up a lovely friendship with Ginger. One of the 4 females recently moved to the group. Chuck is another. Before coming to the park, she lived in appalling conditions as a pet and was kept in a small, filthy cage. This is probably the first time she's experienced an open area without some sort of roof above her head. The other 2 females new to the group are Molly and Mary, both of whom were wild-caught to be used in a Chilean laboratory. This pair are extremely confident high up in the trees. Molly in particular shows amazing agility, strength and coordination as she navigates the flimsiest of branches, using her tail as a support and anchor. The Capuchins all appear to be enjoying the forested environment, and their time away from it has brought some benefits.
Yeah, one positive of them not having the enclosure is that it's meant that it's given all the plants and everything a chance just to sort of recover from when they were in there before. It's a season we're getting a lot of fruits. There's loads of blackberries and things growing in there, which they absolutely love. A lot of the logs that were in there have rotted down really nicely, so they've now got loads of bugs in. So you'll see them pulling off the bark and pulling the logs apart to get any insects that are in there. So yeah, in that sense, actually, it's quite a good thing.
Once everyone is settled, the dominant troop members are allowed to join them.
The 3 boisterous ones, I think they're ready and eager to go.
Alpha male Erico gets quite a welcome as he makes his way through the tunnels. And, along with Sean, is immediately on the hunt for food. The primate care staff are delighted to see everyone coming and going, happily exploring and heading back indoors whenever they want. It's been a long time coming, but finally the group are back where they belong.
Everyone seems to be loving the forest enclosure, which is amazing. Everyone's just really happy, really chilled. They're all exploring all the different areas in there. So yeah, really happy and so nice to see them back out there again.
Next time on Monkey Life. Vet day for Marmoset Clyde, who comes in for the snip, but ends up minus a few teeth too.
That one there is this. So that's come out, I think, ideally.
And a lesson in tool use from O'Sheen for the nursery orangutans.